from the fortune, definitely that's an advantage. And you see, and for the Olaf as well, this good old man is just, I don't know, it's just way too powerful when team fights happen.
Yeah. Yeah, and then now you look at Nexplay's composition. It's a little bit different. It seems like there has been a little bit switch, right, from both sides. Now it's Nexplay on the team fight advantage, the superiority over their opposition, over the Sea Serpent side, right? The Sea Serpents, if you look at their comp, they have a Janna, which is the signature pick by Nexplay for the previous 2 matches. So a little bit of switch up. To show you the top tier teams from the Asia region, how flexible they can be. Which, this just makes me more excited for the playoff, to be honest, where the all-round ban pick will be effective.
Oh man. Yes, I'm so excited about that too. And it's gonna be again a challenge for the coaches and whoever is drafting for them. But for the meantime, look at that gank in the middle lane. A nice strategy coming out from the side of Nexplay Esports, taking down the Gragas early on. What can you say about that, Dave?
First blood already happening, taking their opponent by surprise. I like that. The previous 2 matches has been a pretty peaceful games, but a game 3 to shift the gear. This is absolutely just really flexible play, like from Nexplay over there. So really, really impressive adjustment. I like that. I like shift of gear is always something. It also takes a lot of guts or courage to pull off. A lot of calm. You have to think, right? And then at the heat of this moment, it's really hard to pull that off. So really good play.
That's so true. And it looks like Nexplay Esports not stopping in terms of wanting to go for an early kind of play as they try to take down the tier 1 turret down bottom part of the map in the Dragon Lane, not allowing members of Sea Serpents to get the farm from that lane as well. And I think I just saw Lee Sin taking out some of the jungle camps of Sea Serpents as well.
Yeah. If you switch back to the perspective of Nexplay, Lee Sin is still hanging out in the rest side of Sea Serpents. Yeah. It's a little bit vertical trade from last game, but Wukong might be late on this red buff, and now he's in a lot of trouble here. The slow will connect. Ooh.
Oh yes, and there goes the flash. Successfully being pulled off, but apparently he's getting slowed down as well. Oh, that Olaf is just so in there and on point, gonna get that kill onto that Wukong. What an unfortunate event for that Wukong. The monkey just wants some farm. He just want to go in the jungle.
Yeah.
And you're gonna kill him? You guys.
I know. All he wanted was a banana on the tree, and then.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Animal abuser.
Here we go. Here we go. By the way, the Miss just took another kill away from the Sea Serpents. And this is so far looking good. 3-0 so far in terms of kills in favor of Nexplay Esports. But it's still way too early to tell that, okay, this team already got the upper advantage. But they're doing good so far and onto how they want to pull off or how they want to start the game. Just by seeing that early gank in the mid, getting that first blood against the Gragas, it's just so... It tells us something that, okay, Nexplay Esports not even joking about playing around in this round because they seemingly would really want to get this win. From away from.
Yeah, I think both teams are really wanting to, but Nexplay is able to turn that desire into action here. They have a little bit of lead through a very interesting play at level 1, the Foreman mid and invade, and they're able to capitalize on that advantage. Olaf is trying to cut wave. It seems like he's gonna back off, not knowing where enemies are.
Yeah, usually in here in Wild Rift, I find it cutting minion waves not really that effective unless you really have some backup with you. But for the meantime, 2v1 fight ongoing onto the top side part of the map. Let's see. Oh, there goes an unstoppable Olaf right now. But with 2 members from the side of Sea Serpents, looks like he's not gonna last longer. But that was close. That was really close. I think if there's no backup that came from the Janna, then maybe this Camille's already dead. It's good as said.
Yep. If there's no backup, it's gonna. If there's no backup, I'm pretty sure Camille wouldn't even initiate. Or try to seduce this Olaf, right? Olaf looks pretty sexy over there, but Camille's like a robot lady. She's not really interested in naked men like this, barbarians. So, meanwhile, all at the same time, bottom, the Baron lane, Dragon Lane tier 1 tower already went down. Ooh, more skirmishes in mid.
Yes, and they're not even stopping. And usually these are the strategy that the teams would want to pull off. But here, I guess getting bullied. And it seems like they don't really want to give that opportunity for the Gragas to go online at all. Because again, from the start of the game, it's the Gragas that they have bullied already, and they're not
Yeah.
even stopping. They took away the tier 1 turret in the mid, and not allowing the Gragas to just get the farm. And man, looks like this is a free dragon that we've got in here.
Yep. I mean, they're putting the pedal to the metal right here. For Nexplay, despite the kill onto Olaf on top side, but he saw how bottom side. Oh my god, Camille's able to run away.
You gotta run away, Camille.
Yeah. But you see, like, how organized this game is for Nexplay. They have a clear strategy, they have a clear rotation plan, and then now in 1 minute, the Rift Herald is coming up, and you can bet on the fact that the entire team from Nexplay is going to accumulate, is going to assemble at the Rift Herald, just like Avengers did, and it's going to be a really, really interesting battle. The thing that I'm looking forward to find out is how Sea Serpent's going to answer this. Because next objective, are you going to give it up and trade for towers on the other side, or are you going to go for a team fight? Because we know that they did a little bit shift on draft, and this game Nexplay does have the advantage in team fights, the team fight superiority.
And we did see even a while ago, but before we talk about that, looks like Kaisa in here will need to go under turret. Is gonna be okay. No dive in here. Come from this way. But yeah, again, a shift on the kind of draft that this both teams are trying to pull off is something questionable. But for the meantime, looks like a skirmish is also happening again onto the top side part of the map. The Misfortune seemingly, yes, he went down. So it looks like this is a turret that is going to go into the side of the Serpent.
That was a really nice pickup onto the Misfortune there. They needed this break. They not only needed this kill, because right now this like a shift in mentality boost. It gave you a little bit of confidence, saying like, oh, we can take down those key kills. We can take down those key MVPs, right? That person have to die. Misfortune being, it's basically snowballing. I interrupted the whole game. Meanwhile, Olaf taking another tower down on the other side of the map.
And it's Gragas actually working on defending that, but apparently Gragas dying, I think, twice already in the game, will not be in the best position to even go for a 1v1 against the Olaf, because Olaf, the good old man, is also that powerful. He took some kills also a while ago, so it's a question mark with 3 deaths apparently for the Gragas already, not even 2. So that's a lot of deaths. Basically, he's lacking in terms of itemization and, of course, the gold that he needs to get online in the game.
Yeah. Meanwhile, at the same time, Rift Herald is being untouched by Sea Serpents, and they will be taken down by Nexplay. So apparently, just give it up, but they didn't trade any resources on the map, though.
They have been trying to, I guess, here on the top side, but Olaf is just handling the 3 members. That was quite a buy time, but Nexplay Esports also pushing the bot and the mid. Is something that is still, I think, I'm gonna give on to the side of Nexplay, because I think the mid lane especially is even more important compared to all the other lanes, because it is the direct path that you will want to go for. But hold the thought, because I can see another skirmish and fight ongoing in here. Ultimate time has already been used. Gonna be taking down that Gragas once more. Gragas definitely not having a good time. Oh, look at that killer instinct diving in of Nexplay Esports. I think that was quite a wrong move by DK.
I mean, what a good bait from the dragon, from the Aurelian Soul over there. It seemed like a pretty easy kill, but the shield comes in, and that was just so devastating. You have to be, if you're the Kaisa over there, if you are cold and feet, you must be so sad at this point. That could seem like a free kill that turned into a free kill for him. It also shows the Chen CC ability from Nexplay, right? We talk about how they're so strong in team fights because they're able to Chen CC. That's the power. That's the reasoning why they're strong in team fights, and that was just unleashed onto this Kaisa herself alone. So got a little taste of that. Gotta be more careful in the next skirmish.
For sure, and this is gonna be tough for the side of Sea Serpents. So we did see a while ago, during round 1, wherein Nexplay Esports has this kind of composition. What Sea Serpents currently has right now in round 3, despite them getting that kind of lead, they still somehow would find it hard to match up the dive composition of Sea Serpents from round 1. So it seems like it is happening again this time, but on a switch in terms of the composition. But yeah, anyway, Nexplay Esports just capitalizing on what they've got still.
Yeah, they have the Alistar.
game.
I mean, they know they can engage whenever they want to, and because of that, they're forcing objectives. They're taking dragons, they're taking towers. I like it, understanding like why you're strong, the strength of your draft, the strength of your composition, and take advantage of it. That's my biggest criticism for Sea Serpents in Game 1. But this time, you see it Nexplay know exactly what they're doing, right? In Game 1, we know they're stronger in small skirmishes, and they took advantage of that. In Game 3, they know they're stronger in team fights. They're forcing objectives. So, right now, if there's any chance for Sea Serpents, they gotta find a pick. And that pick, Olaf might just be the window of opportunity for them. They have to keep on, just abusing this Olaf, for being so... not so civilized with a naked upper body over there.
And I think this time for the side of Sea Serpents, we're not seeing that setup coming from the Camille, but hold the thought because we have another fight ongoing in here. Onto the jungle camp of Sea Serpents. Bullet time has been committed, not going to be taking down anyone, as the members of Sea Serpents was quite fast to retreat. So fortunately enough for them, no more, at least they did not give any more kills. But are they going to go for the Baron? Yes, they are. And this is quite tough, Dave, because if they try to contest this area, we talk about Nexplay having a more dive composition. So in case, I believe that in case Sea Serpents would want to go for that contest, then maybe they're going to get punished. Talking about punish, is the Sea Serpents going to get punished? Yes, indeed, because I think the GAs has been used already. Now they have to retreat. And still you're getting slowed down by the members of Nexplay Esports, not getting a good picture of what is actually happening, but the damage from Kaisa is they're gonna go for the killer instinct. But then again, this is the second time that happened. Kaisa going for her ultimate, the killer instinct, but then again, he is just like diving to his death.
Oh my goodness, deja vu. The exact same scenario. The Aurelian Soul being low, the bait. The dragon meat has to be that delicious for Kaisa to want this kill so much. I mean, that is.
We are criticizing whoever is streaming again, but then again, that's the only point of view that we can see. But yeah, go ahead, man.
I mean, it's reasonable. This team fight, but it also shows the power of the team fight from Nexplay. Alistar just run down the entire Sea Serpent. They don't care. They just keep on chasing them. And speaking of that, Alistar is coming in again.
Man.
Look at that.
And we are back in here in the perspective of Sea Serpents. As you can see, bullet times just a lot. And the slows coming from the Olaf too. Look at that damage coming from the A-Soul as well. But a play is being done by the Camille top side. He is wanting to go for a turret push, but this will leave their Nexus wide open, their base wide open, mid lane.
I mean, already a high ground tower. We're going to switch back to the Nexplay perspective. Back to my point. You see the power of Alistar. Once you have that hero, you gotta look for aggressive team fights. You gotta look for aggressive initiations, because that's what this hero is good at. You cannot keep on playing so passive. And Nexplay is delivering exactly just that. That Alistar activated the ultimate, it just run down the entire team of Sea Serpents. He doesn't care, and then he's waiting for his team. Are you gonna hit that Alistar or not? Right? If you hit him, he takes no damage, and if you hit him, you get close to him. It's just gonna be ready. He's gonna be ready to do the wombo combo. So another dragon seems like gonna go to Nexplay for free. But look at the Baron side
for free. But the Baron side, though, even though I think Sea Serpents would want to contest this one, I think they will still be on a disadvantage if we talk about 5v5 clash. Then again, the composition discrepancy in here in terms of team fights. You gotta choose where you are strong at. And definitely, Sea Serpents, they cannot really go all out on that 5v5 that Nexplay Esports is pushing or trying to make happen. But yeah, let's see. Back to Nexplay point of view.
Yeah, Nexplay at this point, Aurelian Soul is really, really farmed. Pika Lights joined the channel.
Pika Light.
Yeah. Again, we're watching from player's perspective. I see some people want to see the items. We can't really see items until the player shows the item. So a little bit more skirmish happening on the other side.
Well, here we go. Nexplay Esports. Oh, the Acel went down onto the hands of the Gragas. Now let's see what's going to be happening in here. 4v5 situation. But then again, looks like the Wukong needs to save his life. GA has been popped off. No more GAs from the side of Team Sea Serpents this time. But Shin Ryujin is still in there surviving. Man, these are still 3 members on the side of Nexplay Esports, really going for that push, and this is just the Janna who cannot do anything at all. And it is a wipeout. Looks like this is gonna be it because it is a bear base after all, and it's gonna be a 2-1 win in favor of Nexplay Esports.
Big congrats to Nexplay Esports. That was a little bit chaotic in the very end. We saw already still being taken like a Hellcat.